Hello and welcome to the big picture. The woes of the Congress party never seem to end. After the humiliating defeats in the assembly elections just 2 days back, it is finding itself in a highly embarrassing situation in the parliament. Its own MPs from Andhra Pradesh have given a notice to the Speaker of the Lok Sabha to move a no-confidence motion against its own government. These Congress MPs, all from Andhra region, are against the division of the state and the formation of Telangana. Though the notice is yet to be accepted by the Speaker Meera Kumar, the fact that its own MPs apart from those of the TDP and YSR Congress have moved a no-confidence motion is a matter of huge concern for the Congress party. We will discuss today what would be the implications of all this and whether this would delay the formation of Telangana, and more importantly, what are the options before the Congress now. To discuss this, I have with me Lagadapati Rajagopal, a Congress MP from the Andhra region who has been at the forefront of the anti-division campaign and is one of the signatories to the notice on the no-confidence motion. PC Chacko, Congress spokesperson. M. Venugopal Reddy, Telugu Desam MP, who is also another signatory to a separate notice. And Parsa Venkateshwar Jr., editorial consultant to the DNA newspaper. Welcome to all of you. Mr. Rajagopal, I would like to come to you first. What forced you to take this kind of a drastic action?
Yes.
You know, what is it that has caused you this kind of a, for you to take this kind of a drastic step?
It is not only the people of Andhra Pradesh, but this government lost the confidence of people of entire India. And I feel this is a high time that they need to realize that the performance of UPA government is reflecting directly on the outcome of the electoral fortunes of Congress party. And the debacle that we have seen is because of the bad performance of UPA government. And the entire performance is being reflected on this government. That's the reason Sheila Dixit lost her own seat. So I feel this is a high time that they need to hang up their boards and say that yes, we bow to the public demand.
So
and
then one second,
because then they'll think that UPA
one second, Mr. Rajagopal. So this no confidence motion with the notice which you have given is not about the division of Andhra Pradesh. It's about you're showing distrust and no confidence in your own government.
Yeah, this is UPA government supported by Congress and many other parties. And the reality is that this government lost the public confidence in reality. And I feel that people should not think that this government is trying to stick there and then stick to the chair. We should demonstrate that we would like to relinquish our positions and then go to the public. And that's where at least we can get some confidence of the public that this government is not there for the chair. But when the moment they realize the public has lost the confidence, they are willing to relinquish their positions.
No, but so you are not really now bothered so much about Telangana or the formation of Telangana. You now say that this government should not continue in office at all.
Yes, because the formation of Telangana, of course, government took a decision. Now it's gone to the president. Now president has to apply his mind and then recommend this bill to the assembly. Right. And I'm sure in the assembly that will be defeated on the floor of the house. And the state assembly will not allow this division. And let's see how parliament can take up this issue. I'm assured that this government will not be able to pass the division of Andhra Pradesh, and they cannot create Telangana. That part I'm very, very clear and assured. But still I'm saying that as a congressman, the performance of the UPA government is rightly reflecting in the Congress party. And it's time that they should say that yes, we are willing to step down.
This is a complete revolt against your own party, Mr. Rajagopal. I'm sure you realize that.
No, this is a revolt against the UPA government, and this is a revolt of the public, which I am just expressing, and public feelings have been expressed through me. So it is not my feeling alone. The entire public of India feels that this government needs to go. And nobody can deny that. And nobody can doubt that.
Okay, Mr. Chacko, those are not sweet words to you. Here, your own party MP, he is revolting on live on television.
Yes, this is in fact a very unfortunate situation. Congress party MPs from Andhra region, they have given a no confidence motion notice.
Right.
Unfortunately, this is a very sensitive issue, and we anticipated some revolt within the party also, because our party was divided on this issue. And we are committed to the formation of Telangana. This is not something new. This is a very long history behind the demand of Telangana. Congress Working Committee has taken a decision. We have recommended to the Cabinet. Cabinet has taken a decision. Then they appointed a subcommittee. All the formalities are completed. Now the Cabinet decision has gone to the President, and the President is referring it to the Assembly. These are all things which essentially should be done. And this decision is done conscientiously, because we know that this is the commitment. In 2004, in the Congress manifesto, UPA manifesto, this was there. So there is nothing new what the Congress or the government is doing now. But unfortunately, those who do not agree with the steps taken by the government is going to an extent which they should not have gone. They have moved a no confidence motion.
Yes.
I do not know what they want to gain after this no confidence motion. But this is definitely not in the interest of Andhra. Yes.
Mr. Chacko, in fact, Rajagopal is saying that they are only venting the views of the people. In fact, they are all the results of the assembly election. He is talking about the results of the assembly election, which is a clear indication of what the people of this country, not just these 4 states, is saying the people of this country are saying. So this government should not remain in office anymore. And he still continues to be the member of your own party.
If Mr. Rajagopal feels that the decision, the outcome of the 5 state elections is against the government, so this government should go, then that I have nothing to say. If Rajagopal is a congressman, is a Congress MP, then I respect one sentiment which he has expressed. That is, the people of his constituency are against division of Andhra, so he has to stand by his people, so he is taking a position. He is unfortunately not in a position to agree with the party's decision. That his difficulty we can understand. Beyond that, any explanation which he is making is against his own conscience, his own party. It's a totally a clear case of indiscipline. But the local sentiment of the people, I agree, Rajagopal is under tremendous compulsion, and his colleagues are also under compulsion to take a stand along with the local sentiment. That much we can understand. That we have anticipated also. But Rajagopal and his friends should understand that this is a commitment of the Congress party. As far back as 2004 UPA manifesto, we have made this commitment.
Okay, let me get Mr. Rajagopal back. Rajagopal, you heard it is what you're doing, what you're saying, what your all your actions is a complete act of indiscipline, which Mr. Chacko says, and by any stretch of imagination, I'm sure in any other political party also it will be seen like that. Then why do you? What is the compulsion for you to still continue in the Congress party?
See, I'm saying in the interest of the party. This is a UPA government, this is not a Congress government, supported by the Congress. I'm saying the performance of UPA is reflecting badly on Congress party and their electoral fortunes, which is not good for the party. If this government can resign and go to people and say that we are not here to just stay in power, we are not so much fascinated towards the chair, but we are have concern for the public, and that's the reason we are relinquishing the position and going to the public. It's good for the country and good for the party also. I'm saying the party's interest. These 4 state results, not only they reflect the mood in that states, but definitely it's a larger mood of the entire nation. Why do you think Sheila Dixit lost so badly in Delhi? CM was governed for 15 years. And can you imagine, she's got a very good name, because people thought the law and order is in her hands. Unfortunately, she is not concerned about law and order.
No, Mr. Rajagopal.
But people don't understand that.
Okay, Mr. Rajagopal, my question to you is, do you think that after this revolt which you're indulging in, do you think that you can continue as a member of the Congress party still?
I'm still a member of Congress party.
And would you like to continue
to the Congress party, this government should go.
Would you like to continue in the, as of now, yes, but would you like to continue to be in the Congress party at all?
See, yes, I want to be in the Congress party. I'm against the decisions of the Congress party or UPA government, but I'm not against the party, I'm not against the government. I feel this, if this government goes, naturally people will think that Congress people or the government supported by Congress is not there merely for power. They are definitely there for people. The moment they understood the anguish and anger and suffering of the public, they immediately relinquished their positions. So we need to be in a position to sacrifice so that people understand our positions and our sacrifice.
Okay. Parsa, a very interesting line which Rajagopal is taking.
I think it's a wonderful Machiavellian, subtle internal politics of Congress playing itself out in the public. One way, I think what Mr. Rajagopal is saying is that we must cut the losses of Congress and force an election. That's what is the subtext of it. And in the process...
What is the main text?
The main
where does division of Andhra Pradesh, formation of Telangana come in this text?
You know, if Mr. Rajagopal and other people were to fight only on the division of Andhra Pradesh and the formation of Telangana, they would not gain so much of support.
They won't get the 54 MPs to sign their...
They would not get.
Is that
so if they expand the scope and say that it is the failure of the UPA government and of which Congress is a part, and that this government should go, there is a moral veneer to the whole revolt, and which they think they want to play it out. In the sense, in Congress there are always many factions, and each fights the other, and everyone says we are fighting in the interests of the party.
Right.
So it's a lovely game being played out within the Congress, and I think it reflects the complexity of the Telangana problem.
Complexity not just of the Telangana problem, also the complexity faced by the Congress leadership in such a situation. Let me get Venugopal Reddy in on this. He has been waiting for some time now. Mr. Venugopal Reddy, you belong to the Telugu Desam party. Some of you also have given this notice for no confidence against the government. But it's very interesting that your party leader has not signed this notice. Nama Nageshwar Rao, your party leader, has not signed this notice.
No, because this is out of the station, he is not available for last 2 days. Because as a member of parliament, it is my right to move the no confidence motion against the government. Because there is so many issues leads to the move the no confidence motion.
No, what is that? No, Mr. Reddy
of Andhra Pradesh.
Sorry, Mr. Reddy, your notice for no confidence motion. What does it say? Is it about the government's decision to go ahead and divide the state of Andhra Pradesh and form the new state of Telangana, or is it a larger issue? What does your notice say?
No, because I have given the no confidence motion on the larger interest, because that is a issue of the severing of the head and trunk of Telugu people. It could be the also reason to move the no confidence motion. But what my leader and because my deputy leader Mr. K. Narayan Rao and myself we have given the notice. Please don't find a mistake in that. Is a move of the Seemandhra Telugu Desam Party MP along with my leader on behalf of my leader.
But your leader
and
belongs
definitely
but
our
Mr.
demand
Reddy,
and our TDP.
But Mr. Reddy, your leader Nama Nageshwar Rao belongs to Telangana. So he is hesitant to sign this notice and be seen as somebody opposing the formation of Telangana. I mean, isn't that the fact? Are you trying to cover up that fact and now trying to say, or why can't you people say honestly this is only the Seemandhra MP's proposal and it has nothing to do with our Telangana MPs?
No, because you already mentioned 4 of us, we are belongs to Seemandhra MPs, have signed the no confidence motion. And moreover, on the larger interest of the nation, along with because what we are reiterating again, that Telangana should not form at the stake of Seemandhra people. Do the justice, equal justice for both regions. That is the demand from ab initio from 2008 onwards. We are
so you're not against
to what the statement has been made by our Naidu, Chandrababu Naidu? Yeah.
1 second. So are you trying to say that you're actually not against the division of the state and formation of Telangana, but you want justice to be done to both the states? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, no, he has to do the justice for Seemandhra. If the central government is unable to do that, let the state should be united. Because the government of UPA too, because the NDA has formed the three states.
Okay. Parsa, this is a subtle, nuanced statement which he is trying to make.
I think Mr. Rajagopal is for a united Andhra, and so is Jagan Mohan Reddy for a united Andhra. But the Telugu Desam party is not very sure. So, because at one point it supported the bifurcation of the state, and it is sort of placing itself in a very, very, what should I say, an ambiguous position, saying that we are not against Telangana, but we want justice for Seemandhra. And if you can't do justice for Seemandhra, then let the state remain united. Now, that's a very complicated position. That is, you are neither for Telangana nor against it, but that's not how decisions are made.
I don't know whether what Rajagopal has to say this, but
I think Mr. Rajagopal is very clear that he wants a united Andhra.
He wants a united Andhra. Mr. Chacko, here you are faced with this kind of a situation, a revolt on hand from your own MPs, and the subtle and very nuanced statements being made by the TDP and the Congress party. See, before you took this decision, there has been a lot of problems between the people, between the MPs and MLAs from both the Seemandhra and the Telangana region. You took so much time to find a solution. Now you have found a solution. You have, even the cabinet has passed it, and still you find this problem within the party. So what is the step that the Congress party will now have to take to deal with this kind of a revolt?
No, this revolt we will face. We are taking a risk, a decision which is a risky decision. We know that this is a very sensitive subject, so our party also is divided on this question. MPs from the Andhra region are not agreeing. At the same time, the party as a whole, including our Andhra MPs, including the Andhra Assembly, including the Andhra government, the Chief Minister, we are all committed for the formation of the Telangana state. The Congress party, after sufficient discussion, working committee has taken a decision. And I do not think that, anybody can differ on this question. What any party could have done. See, whether it is Telugu Desam or BJP or all other parties, they have changed their positions on many occasions. They go forth and back. But the Congress party is committed for the formation of Telangana. So we have taken a decision. Now there is a revolt. We have to face that revolt, but we cannot go back on our decision. This is a well, carefully planned decision, and there is no question of the Congress party going back. We want to form the state of Telangana.
Do you admit that the results of the 4 states assemblies election has given courage to your own MPs to come out and move a no confidence motion against your government? Don't you think that these assembly election results have given them this courage?
No confidence motion moved in the parliament by the Congress members is a most unwise step, and they cannot justify this before anybody. This is a very, very unwise and immature step which they are taking. I do not know who is advising them. They taking a position along with their people, opposing Telangana, opposing their own party's decision. To an extent I can understand. But giving a no confidence motion, not on the issue of Telangana, on a general issue by the Congress MPs is an immature political move from whoever has advised them. But the Congress party is quite confident of facing it, because we have taken a calculated risk, because we are convinced that Telangana demand is fair and justifiable, and Congress party is committed.
But
so we are going ahead.
But
all these problems which is cropping up now, we will face these problems.
But you have not answered my question about whether the defeat in the assembly elections has caused this kind of a revolt. Do you admit that it is this defeat which has
that might have been the reason for that might have been the reason for somebody advising our friends like Rajagopal to give a notice of no confidence. But Rajagopal and friends should have understood the game behind the intention of the people who advised them. In this, no confidence is not the solution. And they should have taken a position that this decision is not acceptable. They should have been with their people, but they should have waited for the developments to happen. You know, the resolution is going to Andhra Assembly. Andhra Assembly is going to take a decision.
Yes.
Again, it is going to come back to the Union Cabinet.
Right.
Again, it is going to come to the Parliament. I do not know that
No,
this
that
kind
decision
of
will bind on the
self-defeating
central
tactics,
government.
if they are adopting, then
Yes, it's not binding. Yes, Mr. Reddy, it's not binding. I'll come to you. Yes, Parsa.
I want to know from Mr. Chacko whether these members who have moved the no confidence motion, will the Congress take disciplinary action and expel them, to make it clear?
Exactly. Mr. Chacko?
no, disciplinary action is not very important in this context. Disciplinary action will automatically follow. The moment they file a no confidence motion, there will be disciplinary action. But that is not the end of it. Merely by taking disciplinary action, problem will not be solved, because this is an issue on which there is basic differences within the Congress, and we understand that reality, that complexity we understand. And if they go for a no confidence motion, I still feel that, you know, it is a self-defeating tactics, wrongly advised to our friends.
Okay, let me
So
and this is
Mr.
not going to help them in any way.
So will Mr. Rajagopal walk out of the Congress party instead of staying within the party and trying to cause a revolt?
Yeah,
Mr. Rajagopal?
Mr. Rajagopal, unwise decision. You know, disciplinary action will have to be taken, but it's a very unwise. You are being misled. You are being misled by some advisors. These are the charges being made by Chacko.
See, what I'm trying to say, I'm not against the Congress party. I'm against the decisions that have been taken by the Congress party, the UP government. And also, I'm not worried about what action will be taken against me. I'm more worried about what action the people are going to take against this government and against our party in the coming elections. I'm more worried about that. Having seen the mood of the public, I really am, I'm saying as a true admirer and well-wisher of the party, a party which has been, I've been associated for the last more than 10 years. And I'm very, very worried about the party, that what action the people are going to take against this party and against this government. I'm more worried about that. For that reason, I'm saying that let this government just put in the papers and just walk out. Me walking out of the Congress party.
No,
I want this government and the people in the position to just walk out of their positions.
You don't want to walk out of the Congress party, but Mr. Rajagopal, what Parsa was telling earlier, that you know you are now trying to camouflage your real intentions by talking about moving the no confidence motion against the government because of its failures and things like that. But your actual intention is to get Telangana, but you won't get those 54 MPs to sign your notice if you don't camouflage. So is that the reason why you are camouflaging?
See, I'm more interested on the larger issues. See, I've been sending reports about the public feelings or High Command repeatedly. Even these 4 states, I sent it 2 months back, what the public feelings are in these 4 states. I sent for Uttar Pradesh, I sent for Karnataka, every election, state election, I keep sending reports because I got a team of people who do a report, and I keep sending reports, I keep sending them what will be the outcome of these elections. And everything is on record. Our High Command knows that, everybody knows about that. And now I am saying that the public mood in India is so much against the government. There's a deep anguish and pain.
Mr. Rajagopal, you should first
so what
decide.
I'm trying to say is,
but first you should decide whether you are fighting for the cause of the united Andhra or you are fighting for the cause of a Congress party in the larger context, because that seems to be there seems to be a little confusion in that, and which you need to clarify, because everybody sees this as an attempt on your part to camouflage your real intentions.
See, what I'm trying to say is, the issue of division of Andhra Pradesh will be addressed in the State Assembly. There the CM, the state ministers, a large number of MLAs, everybody is revolted and they're all against it, and we will demonstrate to the nation what the mood of the public of Andhra Pradesh and what the mood of the Andhra Pradesh Assembly is, and we'll demonstrate we are living in a democratic country where the majority is against the division. And nobody can force a division when there's so much of resistance and so much of division and opposition against the decision. So that part, that will be taken care of there. But we are trying to say that in the process, on a larger context and overall in the entire national perspective, Congress party is suffering badly, not only because of decision in Andhra Pradesh, but because of the UPF performance, and which is reflecting on various other states and Congress party's electoral fortunes.
Okay.
So I'm trying to
Mr.
Chacko. Larger picture.
Okay,
so
Mr.
Congress
Chacko.
leadership understands this.
Mr. Chacko, is there something, is there a last word you would like to tell Mr. Rajagopal? Because he seems to be determined to go ahead and do what he is doing.
No, in fact, what Mr. Rajagopal said, one thing I agree. The public mood in the Andhra region is very much against the decision taken by the government.
No, but what is the Congress party
is now with this public mood?
What is the option
Congress
before the
party
Congress?
has taken a...
What is the option before the Congress
No,
party now
that's
in
what
the
I'm
face
saying.
of such revolt?
Please. No, the revolt or otherwise, we have taken a conscious decision to form Telangana. We will go ahead and Telangana state will be formed. The public resentment, Rajagopal and his friends may be going with the public resentment. Okay, they can do that. But the party cannot go back on its decision.
Okay, on that note, I think we need to end. We completely run out of time. Mr. Rajagopal, the message from your party is clear. You can go ahead if you want to. The party is going ahead and forming the state of Telangana. We'll wait and watch how this whole thing will play out in the coming days. Thanks to all my guests, Mr. Lagadapati Rajagopal, Mr. P.C. Chacko, Mr. Venugopal Reddy and Parsa Venkateshwar Rao. Please keep watching. We'll come back with another issue on the big picture same time tomorrow.